dead body in the water. We fished it out. Victim's name is Cheryl Putnam. The body was dumped upriver late last night. Whoever killed her hung on to her for a while before he mailed her.
How do you know?
I used to be a homicide detective.
Detective Thomas Hardy.
Tom Hardy? The famous one.
Infamous. Was once the most decorated officer on the Pittsburgh police force.
You're a talented guy. You can be anything you want to be.
I like just the way it is, Bob.
Until he broke rank.
Loyalty above all else, except honor.
And told the truth.
It was a Pittsburgh cop that killed these girls. Just ask each other.
Now,
I got you this job after they took your shield. River Rescue 9221. This is Bays. Hardy, please come in.
9221, guys.
he's got a new assignment.
And Shark.
A new partner.
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
I never had a woman partner before.
Neither have I.
And a river full of dead bodies.
We're in pursuit of a murder suspect who may be armed and dangerous.
This is not your case. You understand me?
They should have never put him in the water if they didn't want him to make waves.
How many men upstairs? Let me rephrase that.
Officer Hardy was not out of control and dangerous.
Put the bodies in the river so I'll find them, Nick. He wants me to find these girls.
Bruce Willis.
You just won't let go, will you?
Hardy, behind you!
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Thank you.
No, I should definitely be thanking you.
You know, I just thought of a way that I could probably thank you.
Boy, you got to be so careful in this life, honey. Very careful.
Stop now!
Striking Distance.
Striking Distance is an action crime mystery thriller movie that was released on September 17th, 1993. This review was a request by Darnell Letterbury 515. I'm finally getting to this movie, and I can't wait to review it. So, let's start with the story. The story follows Tom Hardy, who is a cop who gets demoted to River Police because he accused a cop of murder. However, a mysterious serial killer starts dumping the bodies of women into the river. Tom starts to solve the case instead of his duties he has to take with his new partner, Joe Chrisman. So overall, this is a pretty fucking good story. What makes the story good are the characters. Tom is a pretty damn good character. Even though he doesn't always show it, he really does value his partner. He's a bit hesitant to get closer to Jo and hang out with her, but you know exactly why he's like that. The serial killer is pretty much going after everyone in Tom's life, including the girls he dated. And he's very worried that the serial killer is going to get her next. That is a pretty fucking terrifying situation to be in. The serial killer is really trying to fuck up every aspect of Tom's life. It's kind of like how Blofeld tries to tear away at everything in James Bond's life in Spectre. I will admit, I have a bit of a soft spot for that movie, although it's not my favorite in the series. But back to Striking Distance. Since he is played by Bruce Willis, Tom also channels some of that John McClane energy, although not quite to the same degree. But it's pretty fucking close sometimes. But he's not the only character that I like. I also really do like Jo in this movie. She is kind of put off by Tom until she finds out why he's doing what he does. Because of that, she slowly starts falling in love with him. You know what? I actually believe she was. First of all, she's not that argumentative with him. And she really starts to see him as a brave man who values loyalty above all except honor. This is reflected most strongly when Jo changes the testimony in court from making him out to be a corrupt cop into justifying his actions. It's not much, but it is way more believable than James Bond and Madeline, even in No Time to Die. Granted, I don't want to compare this movie to the Daniel Craig 007 movies because that's just not even a fair comparison, but I'm sticking to that statement. Also, Jo is pretty fucking hot. I do think it's kind of a missed opportunity that she doesn't do a whole lot of the tough shit that the cops are known for doing. She only gets one attack in the movie, and it's in the climax. But that's more understandable because this movie does not have as much action as Die Hard. Okay, I don't want to spoil the ending too much, but I will say the scene when Tom finally meets up with the serial killer who is killing all the people in his life is really fucking intense. And it also leads to a pretty exciting climax. The action is pretty fucking good when it comes up, although there's not a whole lot of it. You get some gunplay and explosions, and even a fight scene with one of the characters in handcuffs while fighting. You don't see that every day. It is shot and edited very well for the time. It is shot and edited very well. As for the production values, the cinematography, editing, and sound are all really good for the time. The music is pretty damn good. The score has some nice watery music to reflect the riverboat setting. It also has some guitar and saxophone in some parts, giving it kind of a late 80s, early 90s type vibe. So overall, Striking Distance is a pretty goddamn solid Bruce Willis movie. Hell, I think I might like this one more than Die Hard with a Vengeance. I said it, and I'm sticking to it. It has a really good story that is intense and gripping. It also has pretty good characters that I ended up rooting for. It can also get pretty action-packed and sexy as well. I guess if there's any complaint that I have, it would be the whole thing with Joanne's. It would have to be Joe's daughter makes so little impact on the story that she might as well not even be in the movie. But overall, it's a really good movie that I'm definitely glad I rewatched because I didn't know that I still liked this movie. I give Striking Distance 4 out of 5 stars with the title of Awesome. Anyway, I'm Spike Robot, and I'm going to plug my Patreon. If you support me on Patreon, you can get exclusive updates on my next videos. And I'm also going to plug my Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, you can see all the pictures that I took in my Venice, Italy vacation. So go check those out if you want. I want to thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Honor the freedom, Jingos.
You know you'll always be haunted.